All right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Natrovia!
Nastrovia, chin chin.
Salute.
Cheers.
Cheers! Hiya, baby.
You maniacs!
It is so beautiful. It's sonic.
Prank caller, prank caller. My fish are all disturbed.
Bye.
It was a different kind of smoke.
Don't worry about it.
You guys got another package delivered here.
You don't know nothing.
Yeah, it's the 13th floor.
Umbrellaholics.
Hello and welcome. We are UH. I am Beck Maniac, and with me, as always, is
J-Maniac.
nice Jay. This is
Yeah.
our bonus shit episode, isn't it?
Is that the best name we can come up with? Bonus
Yeah, I
shit?
think we just settled on bonus shit.
Well, it's kind of apropos.
It is.
It's just a bunch of bonus shit.
It is. And people need bonus shit in their life. Bonuses make everyone happy. So I'd like to know, because you're editing, or you can cut that.
No, I'm editing. That's cool.
I'd like to know, and I think our audience would like to know, what do we got going on in this bonus shit? What's our first block?
Well, first block has to do a lot with coughing. See, I saved a lot of the extra fat trimmed off of some of the episodes that would go on too long or have too many stories or things like that. We're going to start it off with a little mini block of coughing, and then you have my mom's club story where she's smoking pot on the dance floor and runs into the mayor. Also, I kept my little voice recorder near the bed to jot down ideas when I'd wake up or have a weird dream. I recorded Disastra and I talking about our dreams, and Disastra's dream is completely fucking nuts. So you're going to hear that.
Nice.
I'm
excited.
Yeah, embarrassing stories, spin the bottle, puking, fights. So all that's in there in this first
All
little
the good
block.
stuff. All the good
fun,
stuff.
fun shit. Really entertaining activities.
Bring us in, man. Bring us in.
All right, here we go. Hope you enjoy. I'm gonna have to stand up for this shit.
Oh boy. Where's Disastra?
She should be on.
Oh,
I'm here.
She's there. Were you listening to the bomb song I was playing?
Yeah, I was dancing.
I know, I was
still. I don't know why I'm still. It was perfect.
Damn, my intestines are twisting thinking of this next one.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What do you mean?
It's just.
We're gonna bring it to you.
Well, plus we had Chipotle with double hot sauce and everything else.
Do you need to go to the bathroom?
No.
Shit.
Jason and I have a problem with Chipotle now that it's like a block away from us. It's a problem.
I get sick of it though. Like, Kat will be like, Chipotle. It's the same with Chinese. I am like, no more Chinese. No.
Moe's is better than Chipotle.
We don't have a Moe's.
Oh.
I wish we did.
We haven't been to
tried
Moe's
it.
in years.
We went once. It was okay, right? Mm-hmm. But maybe it wasn't.
Everyone gives me dirty looks when I say that because the Chipotle cult is strong.
Yeah.
We're not a cult. Like, we're not. I think there are better ones for sure.
That's what people in the cult say.
But it's just right down the street from us, like half a block walking, or a block.
I like Taco Bell though. What's wrong with me? The GMO
I love
food.
Taco Bell. It's so bad and
It's
good.
so bad and good.
They have wings now, but I'm afraid to try them.
Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah. No.
Taco Bell.
All right, name this tune in 2 bars. You ready?
Okay.
Did you get it?
What? Stevie Wonder?
Nope. I mean,
What?
you don't have to guess the artist. Just guess the name of who originally wrote the song. Okay, ready?
We can get along.
You got it?
Yeah.
Who is it?
But who wrote the original? Who sings that song? The Beatles? originally?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We can.
How was I going to guess from that?
Well, I don't know. I made it funky.
Can I try another one?
Okay.
Better watch out. Michelle just walked in. She's really good at that.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
What am I good at?
Not.
Name this tune.
You're doing this
I don't even think we know it back.
No, we don't know that. Sorry, I set you down right there.
Can you imagine if we did this shit live? It would be like this.
I know, and I'm going,
Hold on. Yeah.
this is fucking ridiculous.
I fucking cough like my dad, dude. My dad would brush his teeth and be like, you know? When he would get ready, he hated or was allergic to hairspray. So when he would be getting ready for work, my mom would be doing the same and she'd be...
Yeah.
And he would just be fucking gagging his brains out, dude.
I'm telling you, it's from being a
Dude,
smoker, man.
there were times where he'd be smoking and driving me to school and he'd be like... and he would fucking swerve and almost crash the car many times, dude.
He sounds like an old lady that, you'd go by that had 70 years of cigarettes, Parliaments or whatever.
He never not had a cigarette in his mouth. It was like Andy Capp. He had a fucking cigarette in his mouth. All right, let me see. Where are we? The acidity of the oranges gives it a nice, bright, super green color. Hold on. Why's my throat fucking... That's like catching. Might be the atomizer, man.
That happens to me.
But why is it always happening when I'm on fucking Umbrellaholics?
I always put a new one on for the show. Just because the other one always does that.
I guess I'm not vaping for a while. We're at Trick or Treater number 1.
Okay.
Okay, Becky, you ready?
This is you and me?
We're
All right.
gonna mute for this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, that's
sure.
fine. Okay.
Let me take a sip of my
My
coffee.
We sound awesome. We're like,
Oh my God, I know.
I wanted to get that out of my throat.
no problem.
It's okay, Rick. I coughed and a phlegm glob hit my fucking computer
Ew,
screen.
it
I had to
did.
get it off.
Ew.
He said it had a
Yeah.
nucleus.
Oh. Oh. You spit up a single-celled creature.
Yeah. I have the cure for the Delta. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I was chilling with Kevin Smith in the hallways,
Mhm.
and like his wife had to go to the bathroom. She gives Kevin her purse. Then the daughters go to the bathroom, and I've been chilling with these people since before the taping, the entire taping, and I'm waiting with them after taping to go into the green rooms and stuff. And she hands me her purse, and I'm holding on to her purse. She's got her purse, so we just start joking around, and I say some jokes about weed, getting Kevin Smith to laugh and all that kind of. She's like,
You're a funny guy.
we're talking, shooting shit. I'm like, yeah, and I didn't really have much time to talk to him. And all of a sudden, these people started coming up and like a train line, like a procession, wanting to talk to Kevin Smith, telling him like how they love his movies, how Clerks was their Citizen Kane and shit like that. And I'm like quiet the whole time next to him, just standing there. And he's trying to be very nice, but it's a little much, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like for anybody to take that, even whatever. So he looks over, he's like, oh, come on, Floyd, you can help me out here, man. Do a little bit of talking. And I looked at him, I was like, oh, no, man. This is just revenge. You know how many times in my life, because of you, I've had to say snoochie boochies.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Because I look like Jay.
Yeah.
Or I look like whatever. And I'm like, so now it's role reversal, brother. It's now Silent Jay and Bob. And like all these people just start laughing. He's like, that's fucking good, man. It's like, yep. So I'm just going to stand here. You do the talking.
Before we go, is there a fun party story when you had a whole group together? You were free, your dad's not chasing you, you had a couple of doobies rolled. Like, where was the place you would go? Because, like, there are some places I go to where I could leave and smoke weed outside and nobody cares. And there are some places, if you leave, that's it, and they get pissed, you can't stick around. You know what I mean? Or, like, there was one club I used to go to where we can smoke on the roof, nobody cared. What was the place you would go to?
It was Orpheus.
Club Orpheus?
Orpheus. It was right on Butternut Street. It wasn't very big, but oh my God, it was so freaking cool. Everybody went there. When you walk straight in, go all the way to the back, they had, but I know that everybody does it now, but back in the day they had, the couches and the chairs and stuff, and everybody would be smoking weed back there. And
Yeah.
on the dance floor with a big, disco ball and the fog on the floor and the lights going and disco music. I know everybody, I don't know why people say, for disco to die. That was the most
I completely
awesome
fucking agree.
music to dance for. To dance
It's
with.
beautiful.
I mean, seriously, it's beautiful. It makes you happy. makes everybody come together and dance. And well, we were at Orpheus because we loved Orpheus or Jolly Roger or Machine Shop, Sugar Mill. I mean, I got a whole list. Poorhouse North, Uncle Sam's, Lost Horizon.
Yeah, there's some places we used to go to.
But Orpheus was like really cool.
So at Orpheus, it'd be like, born to be alive. And then you would be on the dance floor just smoking weed and they don't care.
Yeah, no, it was a boogie night. Boogie night, it was, wave, and all kinds.
That's Mom's favorite song, by the way, Boogie Nights.
Yeah, Boogie Nights, Heat Wave, all them, yeah. We're in the back, we're smoking weed and, had drinks and, everybody was in a great mood. And so we're getting on the dance floor, and everybody's on the dance floor, fog is going. And we're dancing and somebody kept hitting me in the back and I'm going, what the hell is going on? Why? What? This person doesn't have enough room on the dance floor? He like hit me twice in the back, how you bump butts and stuff.
Yeah.
So I turn around. Who was it? It was Mayor Alexander.
What?
Mayor of Syracuse.
Was he pinching your bum and being cheeky?
No, he was just dancing. He was with he was with a blonde bimbo with big boobs, and turn around going, who's this guy that keeps bumping into me? I turn around with him. So it's like, oh, Jesus. So, everybody's dancing, having a good time. And then, because I realized who he was, you look around and then you see his entourage, his bodyguards or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Standing around. So we got done with the song. And so we go back to the couches in the back, and we're smoking, we're smoking joints. We're passing around. I feel a tap on the shoulder, right? And everybody looks up and he goes,
do you mind refraining from smoking because the mayor is here?
And it's like, everybody goes, yeah, okay. The minute he walks away, we just kept lighting up, It was so... you just look up and you see this big old dude and Deb goes,
can you stop smoking while the mayor's
here? It's like, yeah, fuck you. We're not doing that. We just kept smoking, and having a great time. But see, back then you could smoke, you could drink, you could have a good time.
Yeah.
Everybody got along. Everybody was just in happy moods. You know what I mean? You didn't have to worry about anything. It was just such a great time. You could go from club to club to club. Every night was a different club. Stay open till 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you go have breakfast. And then,
Beautiful.
Everybody go home or go to work.
Yeah, and then if you're too tired, you take a couple of black Betties or whatever, right?
Black Beauties.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like
I had it where you got home in the house at 5 o'clock. You had to be to work at 7. So
those are the worst.
It was also worth it,
Well, I'm glad you survived. Hold on, you had a dream.
Yeah.
And what happened?
There were aliens.
Yeah.
But we were trying to defeat the aliens, but they looked like people, and you had to fight them. We went into an underworld of Greek gods. And all the women became Greek goddesses. And I was like, which goddess am I? And we were going to defeat them. I'm trying to remember.
Were you in
But we had
Greek
to say
land?
Nero 9 times. But Nero's
Candyman?
But Romans Nero's Roman.
I know, but
and that would defeat the aliens.
What did the aliens look like?
People. They were just
how'd
other
you know
people.
they were fucking aliens?
Because they were actually really weird.
Did they have weird eyes or something?
No, I don't even remember how you knew. They moved weirdly or something.
Was I there?
No, I don't think you were. I think it was just me and weird alien people. And then I was in an underwater Greek goddess world, and I was trying to determine what goddess am I?
Yeah.
So the whole fucking dream was me trying to figure out what goddess I was.
Well, what goddess were you?
I don't know.
Were you floating in water, or were you?
Yeah,
floating...
it was an underwater type thing. Well, I could talk and stuff.
Like Roman ruins.
No, it was all
Aquaman?
magical looking. Yes, but
okay. And you swam around?
I guess I don't remember. What the fuck is wrong with me? You had to say Nero 15 times, and supposedly then...
You said 9.
Okay, maybe it was 9. I don't remember.
So what would happen if you said Nero 9 times? Oh,
shit. Well, that's sort of like what I had the dream the other night. I had a dream the other night that I was floating in space. I was like swimming through fucking with other astronauts. We were just floating around in space. And I got pissed because one dude kept getting in the way of Saturn, and I was trying to take a picture of Saturn.
My God.
And and like nebulas and shit. And I remember fucking like, you know, when you're in the water and you jolt up and paddle, and you get a little jolt. That's how you would do it, and it felt like fucking 0G. We didn't have masks on or anything.
The dude that was in the way of Saturn aside.
I told him to move out of my fucking way, and he couldn't swim away fast enough. Our weird dreams.
Well, let's get into embarrassing stories. Since you're laughing at me, Beck, why don't you go ahead and start?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to take you way back into the freshman year of high school.
Okay.
We were all sitting around playing a game of dare and spin the bottle.
Yeah.
And I got dared to kiss this guy's neck, but they were like,
you need to give him a hickey. You need to really suck on his neck.
And this dude was like a grease ball, man. Of course, this always happens to me. Oh, God. Okay, so I get up there and I'm sucking on his neck or whatever, and they're like,
no, you really got to get into it. You really should get really into it.
And I'm like, oh, God. And I don't know if he's washed his neck. He could be a dirt neck for all I know, but I'm going at it and just going, and somehow I make my way a little too far towards the back of the neck where it needs to be cleaned up.
No.
And he had that really curly-ish kind of hair that he kept short, but if you left it long ago, afro, and I got a neck hair in my teeth, which was like a pube. And it was like flossing my tooth. Oh my God. I wanted to vomit everywhere. It was horrible. And it was very embarrassing because I started gagging.
Oh
That's the grossest story.
It's almost going to make me fucking gag, dude.
How long were you like
vampiring his neck?
It felt like an eternity, but it was probably like a minute, maybe.
What was with the stupid hickey shit back then?
I don't know. Everyone was so into it. Like,
look at my hickey. Everyone, give me a hickey. It feels so good. Try it. Do it on my knee.
No, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Hickeys are stupid. All right. How about you, Kat?
Thinking about it, I really don't have anything embarrassing.
Did you do like a spin the bottle or dare or like any weird things like that?
We did those games, in junior high.
Yeah.
I mean,
you didn't have any embarrassing stories.
Not that I can think of.
Kat's not a professional like you, Beck.
No, I'm not.
I got
Jane
one.
Wad.
I can embarrass her.
What?
You want me to embarrass you?
What is it?
When we first started dating, I noticed she just never went to the bathroom.
What?
What are you talking about? And I was like, in there, I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm in there. Like, it's a natural function. And I just noticed, like, why isn't she ever going into the bathroom? And she's just like, look, I don't feel right pooping around you.
Wasn't that normal?
I don't know.
That's normal, Buck.
Well, to me, it wasn't normal. I was used to like people that were just like, I'm gonna go take a dump, and she just didn't.
Isn't it amazing? Now I'll come out of the bathroom and go, bye, friends. And then Disastra's going, ew. We're all disgusting pigs. Doesn't matter.
We are.
Well, let's go to Peter and Michelle. Tell us an embarrassing story.
Come on, elbows.
No, come on. You go first this time.
I'm dating this girl, and we ended up going to her aunt's house because she had a pool.
Oh, boy.
We're swimming. We're having a great time. And I don't remember what exactly was happening. We're playing some kind of pool game.
Like a Marco Polo?
It might have been Marco Polo.
Yeah.
And what she ends up doing is she grabs me in a way that my swim trunks just split right in half. So now I'm essentially naked in this pool. I've got... Michelle has her hand up.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because if I remember...
Oh, I will.
If I'm remembering this, weren't they said young ladies' uncles' swim trunks that were too big for you anyway?
They may have been. I don't recall.
It was an impromptu swim, if I remember how the story goes.
She's heard the story, of course. I don't remember. You might be right. All I know is that I now have no shorts, and I've got them kind of cling to myself as I try to get out. And said girlfriend is laughing hysterically. The only word she's able to get out is,
"Hey everyone, look. Peter ripped his bathing suit."
How long had you been dating her? A long time?
Maybe I don't remember.
Kids were still little.
Yeah, it was probably relatively early on,
Like in the first year
give or take. Yeah.
or so.
Okay.
So
What about
she
you,
saw
Michelle?
Peter's Peter.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the most embarrassing thing I've ever been a part of wasn't actually embarrassing for me, but it made me laugh so hard. So,
do you also have a pool story?
No, I have a bathroom story. Actually, I have a shower story. So, I'm dating this young fellow, sweet as could be. He gets out of my shower and he's standing there all naked, trying to be suave, puts his hand up to hold onto the shower rod.
It's probably both of them.
And the whole thing collapses. And he falls. He's tripping into the tub. And I couldn't leave it alone. So I think that I was talking to a couple of the girls at work about it even. Because everybody knew him. And it was just so funny. I mean, seriously, he's like,
"Hi, how are you doing?" Blah, 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 blah.
It was probably something more along the lines of, I'm assuming, because I have this mental image in my head of the story Michelle just crafted. But in my head,
was cold during that time.
In my head, it was probably something like,
"Hey, does this turn you on?"
And then everything falls, and said guy tumbles out of the shower.
It didn't. It made me laugh though.
Yeah. What about you, Disastra?
Oh,
don't you hold back on us.
My most embarrassing moments are always puking because of drinking. I sound like I'm a horrible ne'er-do-well. I'm talking about dating a pothead and now puking and drinking.
But you're not sucking on dirty necks.
I'm not sucking on dirty necks. So nothing just, Becky, Kat, and Jason know that if I drink 2 drinks, I end up puking. So
right. So you're saying you went on a date with somebody and puked and vomited profusely?
Well, yeah, but that happened multiple times.
Wait, you went on a date with somebody and then puked on them? Do I know this person?
No, I didn't puke on them.
Oh.
I never puked on anybody.
Okay.
No, I don't have...
I think you're just not recalling.
Maybe that's what it is.
My story is just, I remember playing Spin the Bottle once, and I was all excited because it was we were in this girl's room, and their parents weren't home, and there was all these people there from school, and I spun the bottle, and it landed on one of the more pretty girls, and we get in the closet, and as soon as the door shut, she's like,
"You know nothing's gonna happen, right?"
And I'm like, okay. So we sat there for 7 minutes and didn't say a word.
Oh, nothing?
Yeah.
You didn't get anything?
No, I didn't get anything. No.
She didn't even talk to you?
No, she just said,
"Yeah, you know nothing's gonna happen, right?"
And I was like, yeah.
That's
And then,
so sad.
yeah, I was a North Side greaser back then. You know what I mean?
I just feel like nobody's was as embarrassing as mine and Peter's.
If you like really modern things, if you've seen the light, as the designers would say, you'll be fascinated by the latest collection of contemporary furniture by designers Christopher and Anthony Heel. Among the novel ideas is this cocktail cabinet by Nigel Walters, fitted with a simple pivoting device that enables the door to be opened out into a bar.
Give us your best.
I'm trying to think. It's
Where's
man.
the best?
And I was hearing this fight story, and I remember this one time I was bartending at this joint called Club Liquid over on Hurdle back in Buffalo, and some kind of fight was going to happen between some younger guys and some older guys.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, fucking, before the fight goes to take place, this old man reaches in and he takes out his partial and sets it on the bar.
Oh boy.
Because he's damaged one before in a fight. And to me, that was just the equivalent of where people are hold my beer. He popped out his partial. I just thought from hearing Becky say about the
those
fight,
are expensive, man.
Yeah, and for a poor drinking man in the 50s who's only going to a place called Club Liquid because it's in walking distance of his house,
All right, Steph, we're going to be going into the game.
I'm making Carnival.
She does. She has a bar at the table here. She's got limes, vodka.
Oh, really?
She's drinking out of her Steph Maniac mug right now. Her drink.
I got these
I'm
super
monitoring.
shooters. Yeah.
All right, Steph, grab your thing and let's get to. Okay. She's more concerned with her drink than her lines.
Very, very important.
My cat's sitting there. Like, shh.
Mine's here too. He's taking a nap.
Is your cat a pain in the ass like ours, Kristin, or is he cool?
He's being real cool right now. John's going on a trip tomorrow, so he has a suitcase out. So he's laying on the suitcase.
Maybe I need to open a suitcase, throw some old clothes in there, and tell him, shut up.
Shut up. But usually he is like when I'm recording Remark, like he's always like in the background or jumps on screen. Oh boy.
Okay. So we're in the Cats' Alley skit, and Floyd, take it away.
And when you're saying clip, you're talking about a roach, right? Why? What's clip?
No, we do it on the street recording, and I had already put it together and sent it over, and I said, well, it'd be cool if you guys could comment on it since you're with me. And he said, just don't worry about it. We'll just move forward.
Oh, no. My first line is, all right, let's finish off this clip.
Yeah.
Oh. Are we fucking stupid, Beck?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, what is he talking about? And it's right there.
It's literally my first line. I was like, wait, what's going on? I was tracking you guys. I'm like, why are you explaining? Am I the one who's dumb? Am I still fuzzy on acid? Am I in the mountains still? What's going on?
This keeps happening.
This keeps happening. We're confused by our own writing.
I know.
Play hard to get jealous. Play hard to get to. Females get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to a party. Girls are scantily clad and showered party. Chick walks by you, rich you could section, but you wasn't in a move, just like it's Poindexter. Next day's function, high class luncheon. Food is served and you're stone cold munching. Music comes down to a pair of sons. They ain't so much you nearly split your pants. A girl starts walking, guy start gawking, sits down next to you and starts talking. Say she wants to dance to a different groove. Come on, so just bust
a
loose.
move.
You want it, baby, you got it.
Yeah, I was like trying to think of like an old like rap tune to sing, and I'm just listening to it here now.
Oh, the drinks are flowing, my friends. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, it's hot. I'm gonna leave the door open in my office. We're dying. I'm having heat stroke.
My fucking the fan is on full blast on the computer. It never happens.
I have to mute because Steph's going to be hitting this mic like crazy. Hold on.
Pass the Ducci Pundit left on side.
I can't believe I got a single fucking one of those.
I know. I was like, come on. He's going to get one of these.
Dude, and I have like a great knowledge of music, but like...
Well, I'm
Jay's beatbox.
It's bad. I know. It's not great.
No, I mean, like, I was getting the melodies. Don't get me wrong. But then I was like, all right, I know the melody, but I couldn't place it to songs. It was weird, man. Like I can like within 5 seconds like of a song or like whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, I know that song. But like, damn. So I was just taking a toke.
That's right.
What? Token.
Oh hey Jay, there's a 50% chance I'll be in New York City.
End of July. I'll be
Because
here.
everyone's token. I'm fucking gonna toke one. Just one.
We're fucking talking.
One toke over the line, sweet Jesus. One toke over the line.
I like how everyone's like,
let's just make this a cheers of toking. Cheers, everyone.
Yeah. Why don't you do that for your next beatbox?
shit.
Oh God,
Jason.
I know, I'm fucking bad.
Was that for real, dude?
Yeah.
He's always like
man.
this.
I gotta tell you, last time I saw your boy Jake, we got kicked out of that fucking bar, man. He was smoking weed like a heavy doper.
Oh boy.
It was a wedding, and I went into the bathroom.
I was the minister for the wedding. I was the pastor.
Really cool bar too. Like you go down these steps, and it was all like
Mm-hmm.
there was a fireplace, and everybody's dancing and shit. I'm like, this is great. And then I packed the
It was
bowl.
like free. People were buying us drinks because we were in the wedding, so it was not bad either.
So I pack a bowl in the stall with the door, and the dude besides the stall peeing in the urinal was the bartender, and he smelled it, and he went,
"Get out!"
And he just started pushing me out, and I'm like, goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, he's like, tell me, he's like, come on, we got to go. And I was like, dude, I know I haven't seen you in like close to almost like 8 months, whatever it was. And I was like, but I'm the fucking pastor of this wedding. I can't just walk off and leave with my stoner friend.
In 20 years of going out, that's the only time I've ever been kicked out of a bar.
I know. I remember remember all those Irish people there, Jay?
Oh yeah, there were couple different groups of people.
I legit, if you remember, I married that couple right on the barroom floor.
He's
I was
a
like,
minister, by
like,
the way.
Yes. So I'm like, this is complete legal. And I just said all the proper legal words you got to say. I'm like, now go to the court. You have that witness, you can guys get married. They're like, for real? And I'm like, absolutely for real. But this one girl was like dancing with me, my beautiful Irish girl. And like, she's whatever. I'm trying to like flirt with her head on her and stuff like that. And she's like,
it's so weird. She's like, I don't want to make you break any of these vows.
And I was trying to explain to her that I'm like, no, it's like online, and I just couldn't get that across. I was like, no. And she's like,
I've never felt this way for like,
oh my God.
pastor or whatever whatever the Irish term is. And I was like, yeah. And I was just like, oh my God. I'm like, no. And she's like,
well, maybe we could.
And I was like, yeah, maybe we could, whatever. Like, I don't think,
Let me give a drug tip from the experts. Okay. A drug tip from the experts. Don't pack your bowl in a fucking stall because somebody might be next to you who's the bar person, right? The bartender.
Of course.
Just don't get caught. Yeah. I'll say this one too, is another tip for drinkers who like to travel the world. Learn to say this in every language. Where does the kitchen staff drink? Because wherever like the the cooks, the dishwashers, wherever they can afford to go drink, that's where you want to go get drunk.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to like some club, $12 a drink, fuck that. You want to go to a place where the dishwasher's like, yeah, I can get 2 for $1s or $5, 5 and 1s, $5 and 2 shots and a beer or something like that. That's always been a little thing, man. Yeah. Where does the staff drink? Where does the help go to drink?
Donde están los drogas? Does that sound familiar, everybody?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you've heard worse in the last 20 something minutes. I think I lost a bit of lung material in some of these. It's just insane. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that little block. We got some more stuff coming up. Would you like to know what it is, Beck?
I'd love to know.
Okay. Let me move my paper. That's not disturbing, is it? Or professional?
How we roll.
Yeah. We got some things like a block of pee breaks. We have pee breaks.
Wow. This is some deep shit here.
It's Socrates, Kierkegaard, and then pee breaks.
Pee breaks. Well, speaking of pee breaks, I really have to go. How about you?
No.
Oh.
No, I've been drinking a ton of water, but I think all the pizza, all the salt just soaked all the water. But coming up, you're going to hear a bunch of things, a lot of outtakes, pee break stories, fun shit. Me almost getting busted before Christmas, buying weed, us flubbing lines, people practicing being the gimp, and just a lot of crazy stuff. So enjoy.
I tried 2 different
Good, I'm going to go pee.
Okay.
Oh my God, this guy over here.
I tried 2 different types, and I had blueberry pomegranate, and it was amazing.
Wait, who makes this? This is regular flavored seltzer?
Yeah, It sounds like that 80s band. Can you go as high as that?
No, I can't. No, see, I'm already too low. Is that it? Ow! Okay.
Yeah, that guy had I think he got castrated when he was 12.
Someone just grabbed his ball. He just grabbed my balls right at this note. I need to hit it, guys.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you guys do this part.
Okay. We're doing great. We're on a roll as long as we don't lose anything.
Actually pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Remember, see, this is straight.
Yellow.
Like this right now.
Yellow.
Steffi's got to piss after this, so we're gonna do it.
I've got the 2-minute bladder now.
Jason's giving it to Steph.
I know. Well, I have a short. Anything I drink comes out pretty soon. Pretty quick. Doesn't matter what it is.
Okay, you ready? You're going to say Mr. and Sirs and all sorts of shit like that. Okay.
Yes.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh boy, here we go.
Can I use the restroom real quick before we get into this?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Sure.
Okay, word.
Do you have to use a tube, Jay, or anything?
No, I think all the salt is taking every fucking drop of liquid in me.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go to the hospital and they're gonna go, "What's wrong with you? Why is there anything that could have caused your heart skipping?" I'm like, "Yeah, I poured you know how you pour a little bit of salt on all your chips? Like I did that with every single chip." Yeah. Not really fucking
your
smart.
Organs are dried up like a worm on a fucking sunny day.
I'm gonna be cured like they cured their meat back in the fucking the 1700s.
Yeah, man.
With
if there's
salt.
an alive situation, we can eat you. And we just have straight jerky. Just slice it and dry it.
I'm gonna turn into jerky. If I cut my arm open, it's just there's not going to be any blood. It's just going to look like brown muscle under there. You know?
Right? Ew.
Hey, anything with hot sauce will make it taste better. Oh shit, man. Okay, Beck, I'm gonna do Bongo, and we're gonna do the next one. Okay.
Okay,
it's basically a slow beat.
Let's try to make it harder this time.
Okay, you ready?
The Bears whooping some ass here, but
Hey,
what's the score? What's the score?
7-3.
Okay, wait a minute.
It hurts a little bit, Bear. You're hurting me here.
Well, you beat me on the game show episode of our show, so
that's true.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I've won 2 games in 2 seasons. So
That's true. That is true.
okay. Yeah. All right, here we go. You ready, Beck?
Okay, I'm ready.
That's Iron Man by Black Sabbath.
Wow.
You got it from that one little bit.
I am Iron Man.
Maybe we should change this to mediocre beatboxing.
Oh my god, I didn't know. He's just really phenomenal. Must be his superpowers because no one else would have got that.
Fun fact about that song, not actually inspired by the comic book hero, even though it came out a couple of years after the comic book hero actually premiered.
Really?
Wow.
It's actually a completely scientific sci-fi fantasy novella in the form of a song written by the members of Black Sabbath. It has nothing to do with the comic book character.
I don't picture Ozzy being like, "You got number fucking 14 of Iron Man,"
Right.
or Tommy.
Gee, I don't know how we're going to pull this next one off. We got 2 left.
I'll do the beat, and you just sing it.
Okay, I'll do the bad. Okay.
I'll do the beat.
All right,
Ready? Nothing.
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Do you want to sing the actual words back?
The actual lyrics?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do the
All right,
beat
ready?
again.
Okay.
Good love for you. Good love for me. It's good enough. Good enough for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know that
Okay.
one.
It is Cyndi Lauper out of the Goonies.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Yeah, it's not necessarily.
It's not superhero theme, but we thought we'd have to throw one zinger in there and
Yeah,
possibly.
no, and it worked. It completely worked. Yeah.
This last one should be the Magnus Opus here, Jay.
All right, are we doing the hairband style?
I think we're gonna.
Okay.
Okay.
Red Bull, more than me. Red Bull, Red Bull,
I'm baffled. I have no idea.
No,
that's all we got, man.
All right, I'll give him another hint. Boo boo doo, boo doo doo ba da, boo doo doo.
Hulk smash! Transformers.
Yes.
Nice.
Ah. See, now I feel bad because I have an Autobot tattoo.
Oh.
And I didn't get that one. So, yeah.
That was hard because we went with the 80s version
from the movie.
Of the 80s hairband. Yeah, from the animated
Transformers!
Yeah.
More than these. Yeah.
Transformer! And I'm in the theater, I was like, when I saw this in the theater.
Right.
And I was telling Beck, my aunt took us to see it, and she was falling asleep. Her head was back, and her mouth was open at the credits of Transformers the movie.
I remember seeing
about
the
that
first
movie,
Transformers
the
in
one from the
theaters.
80s.
Yeah.
The animated one. There's this in correlation with what y'all were talking about with a hairband. I heard a version back in the days of LimeWire. I found a version of one by Metallica where they like put in different dialogue parts from the animated movie.
Really?
So yeah, so it was like like you hear the solo of one start and you hear Optimus Prime go,
"One shall stand, one shall fall."
This is amazing. Hair bands of Transformers rocking it out again.
Kind of like I heard a dubstep version of the Harry Potter song, and I was like, that's
Yes.
awesome.
I remember getting a techno tape back in the day, and it was all video game themes. It was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Like Tetris. It's lost in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
right.
float like a feather.
Okay, I'm gonna mute out now.
Just go ahead and do that again.
If you guys could design a club or a bar or a lounge, what would your aesthetic be? The name, what would you name it? And what kind of music would you play? And what music would you absolutely not play at your club?
Okay.
Jay, I already got an answer for this, man.
Go ahead. Yeah, I got to think of the name.
So, as Jay knows, I used to own and operate a speakeasy from the age 16 through like 28, almost 29 years old. So I already had one. Loved it. It had no name because it was a speakeasy. It was just known as the address, which was 5 Street. So we call it we call it the 5 double off, the unknown name. And the outside of it used to be the old Art Voice building. Jay, if you remember that the Art Voice?
Yeah,
It was like a storefront, man. Like it was huge. It had like a 1,100 square foot top half. It had 1,100 square foot basement. It had like a patio up top with like a parapet that was like 5 feet tall, meaning that's like the surrounding area of a like a rooftop. So you couldn't like really jump over it. You would,
yeah.
You'd have to like really work at it to do that happen. And it had like another 800 square foot under basement, I used to call it, where like everyone would be doing drugs.
Yeah.
And I had every place like set up different paintings. The walls, everything was done well. I had the ceiling was like airbrushed, so it looked like a wood floor. And then like I speckled paint on it. It just looked, the paint job was absolutely phenomenal. And each room had a different feel and scene to it. And I put in like these stone floors in the beginning part. I built a 14-foot cherry wood bar, had chandeliers in the place. And on the whole outside, I had it wrapped on the first floor with mirror window tint for like a limo.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And so you couldn't see in, like my doorman would know who you were. You come up to the door. My doorman didn't recognize you. You ain't coming in. And if you come in, there was like a little mail slot. So like say Jay shows up and like, I've never met you before or anything like that, Becky. And Jay's got like 2 or 3 people with him. And he shows up and he just would slide a card through the door slot. My doorman would read it and it'd say, it would look at Jay and it would say +4, +2, +6, meaning I would trust Jay to bring this many people to the place, or just like, no, it wouldn't have a plus number or anything like on it at all. Right. Meaning that only Jay can arrive. And then there was the infinity symbol, meaning that if this person brings anyone, they're allowed to bring whomever they want, into the club. And when I got the 2-way tint on the place, the owner of the company, Rainbow Tinting, I was explaining, I gave him all of my dimensions and he's like, wait, what are we putting window tint on? And I was like, my club, my first floor of my house. And then he was like, what's going on there? Like he wanted, so he actually showed up. He's like, I haven't done a tinting job in forever. I want to see what it is. And then I used to have gambling in the basement and stuff like that. So he used to come by with his buddies and they'd do gambling. And I had a guy down there who was like the head of my security, who was a gambler as well. And he would just be making sure every rake I get 10% off the pots that would be coming through, and you'd have live bands there. We'd have DJs. We'd have all kinds of stuff. So the music I would play would be, anything that if it was a live band, I pretty much let live bands do whatever they kind of wanted. It's fine as long as I would go out and see them play. And I was like, you're cool. I'd get them to come in to play the club. For DJ music and stuff, it was, we'd be listening to dub. We'd be listening to reggae. We'd be listening to rock and roll. We'd be listening to like 70s music, Motown and stuff. Only thing I wouldn't play, you'd never hear any club music at my place. Never.
Oh.
It was right on the corner of Franklin and Allen.
What about you, Beck?
I'm pretty easy. I had gone to this place called the Castle in Ybor City, again, in Florida, and it was literally looked like a castle on the outside, and on the inside it had these huge red drapes, and then it had over the windows, and then it had red velvet couches all over.
Yeah.
And I always liked that. I liked the colors and the warmth. And even though the place was very warehouse industrial looking inside with the brick walls, and it had this warmth to it. And it was, it was dimly lit. And the music was kind of like an 80s, but like a dark 80s, not like the Go-Go's, but like Kate Bush and Peter Gabriel, just different stuff that you could dance to. I was always into that. So that would be what I would go for. I'm a child of the 80s. I love the 80s music, and I like the warm decor and the couches to be able to lounge on and have a cocktail. And that's what I would go with.
What would you name it?
That's a good question. I didn't even think about that. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Okay. I would have of course, an arcade room. I went to this place in Rochester for a rave, and when you walked into the main floor, it's like they cut out a giant circle, and there was a railing around it, and you can look over the railing and you can see down to different levels. So I would do something like that had different levels. I'd have an arcade room. I'd have a room that was just all couches and black lights and chill. I would do different nights. I'd have like a goth night and an 80s night. I'd throw raves there, maybe even art parties and stuff. What would I call it? I'd call it the Galaxian Bubble. Okay. The Galaxian Bubble. You'd have to have a secret password to get down to the lower levels. I'd serve some kind of shit like ass juice. Maybe call it like space funk.
Juice?
Space funk.
Space funk. Okay.
Yeah,
dehydrated ass juice.
Yeah, exactly. Concentrated. Red.
I think I just make it easy and call it the Red Couch.
The Red Couch. Okay.
Yeah, come on down to the Red Couch.
What was your thing like, Ricky? What you did with your car?
Well, I used to drive this, and I love this vehicle, by the way. But I used to have this, like, I think it was an '88 Blazer, and bald tires. I mean, it was so beat up. I was in college at the time, And I went to the reservation to pick up a friend of mine, and we were going to go to the mall. It was actually Christmas time. We were going to go Christmas shopping, and it wasn't snowing out, but it had snowed the day before, and it had turned to ice, and it was like lunch hour on 81. And we were going around a bend on 81 on one of like the overpasses towards the mall when everything just like gave out. Like the tires, I don't even think were touching the ground anymore. It was so slick. And we did 2 complete 360s without hitting a single guardrail or a single car. And I remember I have a vivid vision of like happening to look in the side rear view mirror on my door and seeing the back of my truck come within inches of the guardrail, and then suddenly, unexplainedly, the whole truck then just pivoted in the other direction. And we did 2 complete 360s, came to a dead stop in the lane that we started in, and we had enough time for me to start the truck again, put it in drive, and keep going before a car came whipping down and hit us.
Wow.
I don't know how we didn't hit a car, a guardrail, anything. And we were just dead silent. We didn't even talk about it. We were just dead silent the rest of the way. We were just, like it wasn't until we parked the car at the mall where we were like, thank God.
Yeah.
Cricket lighter is really quite a light. It'll last for months and still burn bright. Oh, it's not easy being America's favorite disposable lighter. You've got to be dependable, adjustable, and most of all, you've got to be packed with thousands of lights.
Cricket, you missed one.
Oh, no. Get thousands of surefire lights. Catch a Cricket lighter by Gillette.
I can talk about how I thought I was going to be thrown into fucking Clink buying weed for all my family to bring home for Christmas. There was this Jamaican dude I used to get weed from. We live on a 4-way corner, crossroads. So he used to pull up in front of my house. This is about 3 or 4 days before Christmas. So I'm getting some for my brother, I'm getting some for my mom, and like some people back at home, and some for me. And he pulls up. I go outside. I get in the car, and I go, "How you doing, man?" And he's like,
"Cool, man. What would you like?"
As soon as he said, "What would you like?" there were fucking cops swarming our car with flashlights, like looking in.
Whoa.
And then I look behind me, and there are just multiple cars with their doors open, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucked. I'm done,
Yeah.
So they get us out of the car. He sort of kept his mouth shut, and the cop's like,
"How do you know him?" I
go, "Oh, I'm a DJ. I was giving him a mixtape." And he's like,
"Yeah, okay. Yeah, right."
And I sat there in horror, dude, as you know how there are 4 doors in a car. There were 4 officers. They would take turns. 2 would go in the back, 2 would go into the front, and then they would search. They'd get out, circle, and go back in. So they had 4 tries to try and find his stash. It was in the steering wheel, where you press the horn or where the airbag is. He would rip that open, and that's where all the stash was. And they never fucking found it, dude. And then I ran upstairs, and I opened up a thing of wine through the cork and put it up in the air, and I'm just guzzling wine. And Disastra is going, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" And I'm shaking, and I go, "Look out the window, look out the window." She's like,
"The lights were from you?"
And I told her the story. I thought I was done, dude. I thought I was done. I thought I was going to jail because you're an accessory. I thought if they found all the stuff, then I was there. It's just like if we went to a store and I stole something, but Ricky was with me, you would get a lesser charge. But still, man, That was something else, dude. Yeah. And then he called me like fucking 20 minutes later. Oh, that happens all the time. I go, yeah, okay.
Hold on, Jason. I got to get my cat. He's trying to get into the window. Hold on.
Okay. All right.
Jesus. Come here. Come on.
You give them an inch and they take a mile.
Come on, Tree. Come here, Tree. Come on.
How is your groin since the last time your cat jumped on it?
Well, it's fine because every time he comes near me, I put the pillow over it or something.
Do you have like a bruise mark in the shape of a cat paw?
Okay. I'm not even looking at those things. They're fucking nasty. I don't care what they look like. It just don't hurt.
Is let me make this bigger because I am 90 and can't see it. Is the more like 5'9"ers friggin' nisters? Is that how you want me to say that?
And NST tiers, which is North Side Trailer Trash. Is where
Oh,
we're
okay.
from.
So you want me to say the NST tiers? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Northside Trailer Trash. Okay,
It's
great.
Triller Treesh.
Triller Treesh.
Yeah,
Northside Triller Trees.
We went to Champions and made shirts and we're wearing them around our area.
Yeah, we did. That's good.
What is happening?
Okay.
Right?
Here we go.
Peter's
Beck, you played
gonna be
Gimp,
Gimp.
okay?
No, Peter's
Oh,
good.
that's right. Peter's Gimp, okay.
Yeah.
So Peter, make
Why didn't you tell them?
So when you talk as the Gimp, if you make a fist and put it in your mouth and try and talk the lines, that's
I'm way ahead, boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Are you doing Seaver or am I going right into Gimp?
Just go right into the Gimp. Try another one with less of the hand in your mouth.
No, take half your hand out.
Coming right over.
And the upgraded HCMJ will blow your powdered wig off while offering a built-in beverage holder.
Just fucking so funny.
Did I do that okay?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right, so
the powdered wig. Oh my god.
So
Okay.
that was, I said it so commercial like too. I was like, shit.
I know.
Okay.
One time I ate pork and I choked it up, and then my throat threw up the pork that was inside of it and some of the other innards, and I almost died.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, just do your scream, like turn your head away from the mic so it's like you're in the background, sort of.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I gotta mute for
You
a
gotta
minute.
do one more. I stepped over your line.
Okay.
My cat is like, Mummy, what's going on? Mummy, what is that?
I just didn't expect that kind of stream. Okay, here we go.
It's Edna.
All right, nice. Okay, ready? I'll
Wait, I gotta unplug my headset. Hold on. There you go.
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh, I gotta turn off the volume. Ah! Sorry. Okay, now we're good.
Hey, f yourself.
You better watch your tone, boy. You're not too big for me to throw over my lap, you little bitch.
Once again, spoken like a true Catholic.
We're gonna have to go to Father Lager for confession.
Yeah. Hold on.
This is the most insane
In a
ending.
beautiful world. Okay, this is mine. I wish I was special. Okay, you're
so fucking special.
That was great. If you could just do it again, and I'll mute out. All right. Oh, fucking special. Okay.
You're so fucking special. Get the tune.
Okay, that's good enough.
Well, wait. You have to do the chorus now.
What?
You have to do.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'm a creep.
Okay, this is so hard to do. Okay, ready?
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Oh, what the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
All right, here we go. This is the Let's Go to the Party skit. All right, and I'll start it off. No time like the present. Let's go and get... All right, do it again. I got to burp too, man. Fucking A. Oh, shit. What the fuck? It fucking came up, dude, and burned my throat.
Ew.
That's another bad habit I have. I burn my throat with puke all the time.
Ew.
I'm
Ew.
kidding.
There's pills for that.
What, the anti-Chipotle and double hot sauce pill?
Acid reflux is real.
Yeah, especially when we get older.
I'm Jay Maniac, and this is for Pepsid AC.
Make it stronger and less chalky. Okay, here we go.
Okay, phone rings. Ring, ring.
What do you want?
Yeah, patch me through to the. Sorry. Yeah. To the Willard. Okay. Yeah, patch me through to Willard.
You got legs. Why don't you come down here and talk to him yourself? I'm busy filing my talons. Talons. Let me do that again.
That's fine.
I call them talons.
I did it with the Willard. Don't make me come down there. Just patch him through.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Come down there. You know what come down there is? That's a fight slang. And I'll come up there is what I'm talking to you about.
What the hell's going on? I love it.
I love that. Okay, that's great. I think we got that, Jay. What do you think? Well, that was an interesting episode.
Yeah, it makes us look even more certifiable.
It definitely does. And all our maniacs out there, I want to let you know that we are diligently working on season 3 as we are speaking to you now.
Yes, we are.
I can't give you a release date as of yet, but it is short and coming. Believe me, it is around the corner.
Once the leaves start falling and all the pesky bugs start dying, it'll be fun.
Exactly.
You'll
Yeah.
be relaxed. You won't be getting eaten by mosquitoes.
We've got a great crew working with us this season.
We do. Yeah.
A couple new voices in there you may not recognize. Also, while you are waiting, Jay Maniac and myself have been working on a side passion project called Sound exclusively on YouTube. So if you're just missing us, you can go over to Sound on YouTube and listen to ASMR. What else we got going there? We got some voyages.
If you want to take a trip in nature or if you want to go gallery hopping in New York City.
Oh, great stuff, guys. You're going to love it. We also have sound effects. We have meditational videos. I mean, we're running the gamut there. There's something for everyone. So go ahead and check that out. You need a little ambience. You need something on the television in the background. We have you covered.
It'll calm you down until the madness begins again.
And also, please feel free to share our reels with people, share our podcast. Let them know word of mouth is the best. Word of mouth is the best our advertising and marketing we can have. And we know our maniacs are part of a certain kind of tribe. So it might not be for everyone, but hey, it's for some of us.
It's for some of us. Let's shout out some people and some countries.
Oh yeah.
You know, we always shout out our Germans, our number 2.
Yeah.
We got the UK. Oi!
Oi!
Your new H's, are you fucking see that thing? You fucking listen to that thing?
Who else we got?
Puerto Rico, Canada, Philippines, Italy, India, France, Argentina. We got our people in Japan. I'm going to be visiting there one day when I could return all my bottles and cans.
Oh, I'm going with you.
We do have Australia here. Sorry, we're not going there.
No, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to tune in.
If you start spraying your fucking forests and start killing things, then we'll come over there.
Right. I don't know if they have spray for all the poisonous things over there in that country.
No, they'll fucking just grow bigger and just start killing even more. So maybe don't spray anything.
Don't spray.
Yeah, we got Brazil, Austria, we got Mexico, we got Ireland, Iran, Aruba, Singapore, and 2 new ones, New Zealand and Sweden. Yeah.
Oh,
so
well,
thank
hello.
you, everybody in these countries. We know you're listening, and thank you for your support. You're awesome. And you can send us an email. Send us a fucking email, okay? And ask us a question, because we'll put you on, put it on the air.
That email address is Umbrellaholics, RELLA, holics as an alcoholic, HOLICS @gmail.com.
Why do you think we put the holics in there? I don't know. Yeah, it kind of all fits, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
Check us out on all the major platforms. We're up on all of the podcast platforms, so you can't say you can't find us if you don't have a podcast platform that you enjoy listening to. Also, check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on TikTok. We're everywhere.
Yeah, we have a lot of little shorts that we're putting out all the time.
Yeah.
Just to whet your appetite. Stay tuned. It's a lot of hard work because we got to write all the scripts. Becca and I will take multiple days a week, get high, and write until 4 in the morning.
We have a process, guys. We have a process.
Which has birthed the writing session. So now, instead of waiting for your Umbrellaholics every other week, in between those, you're going to be getting writing sessions. So you'll be able to hear UH one week, and the next week, the writing sessions and how that came to be. So
That's
you'll
right.
have an episode each week from now on.
That's right. You're looking at 24 episodes plus maybe a bonus or two thrown in, sprinkled in here and there. So we're
Yeah.
going to keep it rolling for you guys as much as we can.
And we just want to say, if you thought it was crazy before, there are times where we're writing something and we go, this shit is really off. This is too much.
Right.
And then we leave it in.
Right. We don't try to reel it back for you. You just have to come on the adventure of crazy with us.
Well, thank you for being a maniac. And,
Thank you, patrons. Thank you, listeners.
That's right. Stay tuned. Hold tight. We'll be around shortly.
Bye.
Yeah, I guess bye.
Do you want to do that again in synchrony?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, no, well, fuck it. Let's do it. Well, why not? I'll leave all
Okay.
this in. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Umbrella.